North Carolina is making incredible strides in public health, with historic drops in both infant mortality and overdose deaths. Health officials like Dr. Kelly Kimple are celebrating the lowest infant mortality rate ever recorded, meaning more babies are reaching their first birthdays. But the fight for health equity isn't over, as significant racial disparities in infant deaths persist, and we'll dig into the crucial work being done to close that gap. Plus, a stunning decline in overdose fatalities, driven by increased access to vital medications like naloxone, offers a glimmer of hope for countless families.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSockets Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
But in education, a stark reality is setting in for North Carolina teachers. New national rankings reveal the Tar Heel state has plummeted to 46th in average teacher pay, a concerning drop that Tamika Walker Kelly of the North Carolina Association of Educators is sounding the alarm on. We'll explore why North Carolina is the only state seeing a decrease in teacher salaries and the impact this has on educators like Stephanie Wallace, who are working multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Now, get ready for a culinary journey that's putting North Carolina on the global map. From the mountains of Asheville to the vibrant streets of Charlotte, Durham, and Raleigh, chefs are blending Southern traditions with exciting international flavors. We'll spotlight innovative restaurants like Luminosa in Asheville, where Chef Graham House is crafting dishes with Appalachian ingredients, and Counter in Charlotte, where Chef Sam Hart pairs tasting menus with curated music. Plus, discover Durham's experimental scene and Raleigh's modern Southern charm, proving North Carolina is a true foodie paradise. And in sports, a surprising shakeup for the North Carolina Tar Heels. With the departure of Henri Veesaar to the NBA draft, the team faced a significant void in its front court. But Coach Malone has landed an intriguing replacement in Northwestern transfer Cade Bennerman, a 7'1" center with a versatile skill set. We'll break down how Bennerman fits into the Tar Heels' plans and what this means for their upcoming season. Stick with us for all the details and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. North Carolina is celebrating significant strides in public health, with notable declines in both infant mortality and overdose-related deaths. Newly released 2024 reports from the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services reveal a record low infant mortality rate of 6.3 deaths per 1,000 live births, marking a substantial improvement, particularly in the neonatal period, with a 14.9% drop in deaths within the first 28 days of life. Health officials attribute these gains to expanded postpartum Medicaid coverage, improved prenatal care access, and initiatives like the I Gave Birth program. However, a persistent and alarming racial disparity remains, with Black infants in the state nearly 3 times more likely to die than their white counterparts. Dr. Kelly Kimple, Director of Public Health, emphasized the commitment to addressing these unacceptable disparities. In parallel, the state has witnessed a 34% decrease in overdose deaths compared to 2023, the first decline since 2019. This success is linked to increased distribution of opioid reversal medications like naloxone, with over 150,000 doses administered in 2024, and significant investments in behavioral health and opioid settlement funding. Improving access to these resources in rural communities is a current priority. These positive health trends coincide with North Carolina's Medicaid expansion, which has provided coverage to over 700,000 residents in the past 2 years. While celebrating progress, Dr. Kimple acknowledged that chronic diseases like cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity continue to be the primary drivers of mortality in the state, underscoring the ongoing need for comprehensive public health efforts across diverse communities. North Carolina's public education system is facing a critical decline, plummeting to 46th in the nation for average teacher pay and 46th for per-student spending, according to the latest National Education Association report. These rankings, based on estimates for the 2025-2026 school year, represent a stark warning from educators and advocates. North Carolina Association of Educators President Tamika Walker Kelly expressed deep concern, stating, "Every year, the story for North Carolina continues to get worse. The state now lags significantly behind neighboring states, with a per-student spending deficit of approximately $5,000 compared to the national average." Walker Kelly attributes this downward trend to legislative choices that have prioritized corporate tax cuts over public school funding, a sentiment echoed by teachers like Stephanie Wallace, an English teacher at East Forsyth High. Wallace, a 25-year veteran, shared her personal struggles, noting that her salary has increased by only 9% since 2018, while inflation has surged over 30%, effectively reducing her purchasing power. Compounding the issue, North Carolina is the sole state projected to see a decrease in average teacher salaries this year, a decline exacerbated by the absence of a state budget and the departure of experienced educators. The NCAE is rallying teachers for a march in Raleigh this Friday under the banner, "Kids Over Corporations," demanding an end to planned corporate tax cuts and advocating for a 25% across-the-board increase in teacher pay. North Carolina is rapidly emerging as a world-class culinary destination, with its vibrant cities like Asheville, Charlotte, Durham, and Raleigh spearheading a Southern food renaissance. These urban centers are masterfully blending time-honored Southern traditions with innovative global influences, creating a dynamic and diverse dining landscape that's drawing food enthusiasts from across the nation and beyond. From the rustic charm of the Appalachian Mountains to the bustling energy of its major cities, North Carolina's culinary scene is a testament to its distinct cultures and rich flavors. In Asheville, known for its bohemian spirit, chefs like Graham House at Luminosa are championing Appalachian ingredients, artfully preparing them with Italian techniques. Dishes such as Apple Brandy Farm beef carpaccio with a smoked trout tonnato and caramel pasta filled with local chèvre highlight this unique fusion. Meanwhile, the All-Day Cafe Mother, a pandemic-born success story, offers fresh, simple fare anchored by exceptional bread, perfect for a casual yet sophisticated meal. Charlotte, the Queen City, a financial hub, boasts a sophisticated dining scene that caters to a diverse population. Chef Sam Hart at Counter uniquely pairs his tasting menus with musical soundtracks, showcasing locally sourced ingredients with a wide array of global influences. Lang Van, a long-standing Vietnamese gem, continues to delight locals with its authentic pho and comforting dishes, while Superland, housed in a former church, offers a convivial atmosphere for family-style Southern steakhouse fare and award-winning cocktails. Durham, a key player in the Research Triangle, pulses with a youthful energy driven by its burgeoning tech and biotech industries. This influx of international professionals, coupled with its Southern roots, has fostered a daring culinary scene. Chef Oscar Diaz at Little Bull is a prime example, crafting a melting pot menu that draws from his Mexican heritage and diverse culinary experiences, as seen in his birria dumplings and Thai-inspired snapper ceviche. Seraphine, nestled within the historic American Tobacco campus, beautifully juxtaposes its historical setting with a contemporary menu featuring regional classics and Italian-inspired dishes. Raleigh, the state capital, offers a polished and family-friendly dining experience. The city's chef-driven cuisine elegantly marries Southern traditions with modern flair. Tamasha, a sleek Indian fine dining establishment, presents innovative dishes like oyster 65 and richly flavored butter chicken. St. Rock Fine Oysters Plus Bar brings a taste of New Orleans to Raleigh, serving authentic Creole fare, including delectable gumbo and a variety of expertly prepared oysters, solidifying North Carolina's status as a must-visit culinary destination. The North Carolina Tar Heels have secured a key frontcourt addition, signing Northwestern transfer Cade Bennerman following the unexpected departure of Henri Veesaar. Veesaar declared for the 2026 NBA draft, opting to keep his name in the pool and forego his return to Chapel Hill, leaving a significant void in the Tar Heels center position. Facing limited options in the transfer portal, head coach Hubert Davis and his staff moved quickly to bring in Bennerman. The 7'1", 205-pound center redshirted this past season at Northwestern, but possesses ample room for development, according to his former coach Chris Collins. While Bennerman is also a developmental prospect with 4 years of eligibility remaining, his size and potential make him a strong candidate to fill the starting center role, a position previously unaddressed for next season. Although the addition of Bennerman might seem less flashy compared to other marquee frontcourt transfers across the country, this acquisition is considered a significant move by Davis. Bennerman's impressive 7'5" wingspan, combined with his shooting ability, ball handling skills, and proficiency from the high post, are expected to be highly effective within Davis's system. While Veesaar's exit presents a considerable challenge for the Tar Heels' upcoming season, Bennerman represents the most promising alternative available on the market.